Hello children, good morning. Now today we are going to study the fifth part of the chapter biotechnology and its applications. So today we are going to cover molecular diagnosis and benefits of transgenic animals. So first let us study regarding molecular diagnosis. Recombinant DNA technology, polymerase chain reaction that is PCR and enzyme linked immunosorbent assay ELISA are different molecular diagnosis. So PCR that is polymerase chain reaction, now it is routinely used to detect HIV suspected AIDS patients. It is also used to detect mutations in the genes in suspected cancer patient also. It is also used to identify many genetic disorders. Actually, this molecular diagnosis is accurate and easily we can detect the diseases, even the cancer or AIDS or any genetic disorders, any mutations in genes. So, easily it can be detected correctly. So, there are three molecular diagnosis: recombinant DNA technology, PCR and ELISA test. So, ELISA is based on the principle of antigen-antibody interaction. Actually, infection by pathogen can be detected by in two ways, either to find the presence of antigen or by detecting the antibodies. So, antigens can be in the form of proteins, glycoproteins. So, if it is there, then you can tell the particular infection is there, or by detecting the antibodies. So, antibodies are synthesized against pathogen by the host. Okay. So, either by finding the presence of antigen or antibody, accurately we can find whether the pathogen infected or not. Now, let us study regarding transgenic animals. So, transgenic animals are the special animals, they are having the manipulated DNA, that is the extra gene what we inserted, if it is there inside the animal, that we call that as transgenic animal. Example, transgenic rat, rabbits, pigs, sheep, cow, fish, like that we can produce various animals. Actually, we produce these animals for our own use. Though 90% of all existing transgenic animals now are mice only mostly. So, what are the benefits of transgenic animals? Why we are creating transgenic animals? They are useful for various ways. That is due to different reasons we are creating. Let us see the reasons. First, normal physiology and development. Transgenic animals can be specifically designed to allow the study of genes regulation, to find the genes, how they are regulated, how they affect the normal functions of the body and its development. To find out now that what do? We are using the transgenic animals. By introducing various gene inside the transgenic animal, we can find how the genes are working, how the genes are being regulated. That is, to find the normal physiology and development we can use. And second, that is no study of the disease. Transgenic animals are designed to increase the understanding of how the disease is being infecting the body, what type of problems are caused, what type of side effects are caused or symptoms are caused by the disease, to find the study of a particular disease. Okay. So, otherwise how the disease, no, for the development of the particular disease, how genes they contribute, like that. To study of a disease also the transgenic animals are designed. We can find out the means how the genetic diseases, for example the cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis and Alzheimer's disease. So, these type of diseases, the human diseases, so how they develop, the understanding of the diseases, how do they develop in the body, to find out that one, no, mainly we use these transgenic animals and all. Okay. So, the remaining three are there. So, biological products, vaccine safety and chemical safety and testing. Okay, three more advantages, the reasons why do we develop transgenic animals, that we study in next class. So, today we cover 2 points. One is normal physiology and development, second study of disease. Okay, so we will continue in the next class. Thank you, children.